Support for Radio Friends comes from OsteoStrong, aiming to improve bone density, muscular strength, and balance. Improvement in balance can be achieved by practicing on their Vibe Plate. Gains in strength and bone density can occur through weekly 5-minute no-sweat coach sessions on their isometric machines. Each machine safely emulates a high-load impact on a different part of the skeletal system, enhancing bone density by stimulating your own bone-building cells. Visit them on Facebook or call for a complimentary session. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, March the 18th. We're going to talk about a topic we've never dealt with on Radio Friends in the past. It's EndofLife Doula. And many of you may be asking, as I was when I first heard about it, what is EndofLife Doula? I want to introduce you to Mickey Havner. Mickey, we met years ago, and you were on the old Pepper and Friends show when you were in chaplaincy at Boone Hospital Center.
Yes.
What is EndofLife Doula?
Well, first let me say a doula, that's an old Greek word that means woman who serves, although there are men who are end-of-life doulas. We've had birthing doulas for a long time, people who go through a pregnancy with a woman and encourage her. An end-of-life doula goes through the end of one's life, encouraging them, educating them, companioning them, supporting them however they can, physically, emotionally, and spiritually.
Okay, but it has nothing to do with medical treatment.
A non-medical position.
Okay, so someone could have hospice, be on hospice, but still have an end-of-life doula with them.
Or on palliative care.
Do you also advise the loved ones of the person who is dying, or are you mainly for the dying person?
Yes, we attempt to take care of the family, the loved ones of the person who's dying.
Is it not true that many times people who are dying have accepted the fact that they are dying before the family themselves or their loved ones have accepted it?
Yes, and that's the reason people don't talk about things they should be talking about. Things like forgiveness, things like, where's the will? Where are the important papers? Because people just don't want to face it.
How do you deal with someone who knows they're dying and perhaps they're a little frightened, but they know it's going to happen? How do you attempt to take that fear away?
Well, as doulas, what we try to do is find out the goals of the person who's dying. We're really there for that person, and we try to build enough trust that they will tell us what it is they want to happen in whatever time they have left. And then we can relate to them and help them check those goals off the list.
Mm-hmm. And then when those goals are checked off the list, many times it's a much more peaceful death.
Exactly. We talk in terms of good death or bad death.
Right.
And a good death is when someone's ready to go. Mm-hmm. And a bad death is when they're kicking and screaming and the family's kicking and screaming. And,
that's not good.
Nobody wants to go there.
That's not good for anybody. I think the best way that we can die is in a peaceful manner. Now,
yes.
You have been with people who have died. You've been at their bedside.
Yes.
Do you find that some of them, or many of them, or a few of them have actually seen relatives who have passed before them there with them?
They tell us that, and we have no reason to doubt.
Yes.
And the people who say, I saw my mother, my grandmother, those people usually pass soon after that.
Yes. I personally believe that someone that you love who has passed away is going to come back to try to ease that transition for you.
That seems to be the
Yes,
case for
yes.
many people.
When my mother died, she was telling us that she saw angels above her bed.
Yes.
And I said, why are the angels here? Are they here to help you? And she shook her head, yes. The angels were there to help her make that transition from this life to the next.
Yes, yes. And that's, end-of-life doulas. We want to be that angel for one's family to help make that easier. We know about things like that. We know about important papers, forgiveness, emotional things that people go through. And so we're there to make that situation, make them open to what could happen there.
How do you deal with it spiritually? Does it make any difference what religion that person is?
It's interesting, but it seems everybody, different religions do have that experience. That whether you're Jewish or Hindu or Christian, there are those spirits that love you. Yes,
that love you, and no matter what religion you are, they're going to be there to help you.
Yes.
Now, you, I think we mentioned at the beginning, you were ordained as a
Christian Church Disciples of Christ
minister.
Yes.
Now, and when you were at Boone, you were in chaplaincy there.
Yes.
So you dealt with every religion of people in the hospital.
Exactly.
If someone is interested in finding out more about end-of-life doula,
mm-hmm.
or if they feel that they need assistance for someone they love or care for,
yes.
How do they go about this?
My email is doulamickey@socket.net.
Okay, it's DOULA
mm-hmm.
Mickey, MICKEY,
mm-hmm.
at socket.net.
Yes.
How does one go about becoming a doula?
That's interesting. I never heard of a doula a year ago even. And I saw it mentioned in AARP magazine. And so I went online to check. And there are several programs around the country that you can get the training online. And then you have to do a certain amount of hands-on mm-hmm. experience to complete the program.
Is it rewarding?
It's always rewarding.
Yeah. Mickey, you've got to come back again and visit with us because there's so much more that we can talk about. But again, if you want more information on this and you want to contact Mickey, your email address is
Doula Mickey.
DOULA Mickey at
socket.net.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mickey Havner, for coming by. And if you would like to contact me, it's pepperp@missouri.edu. Bye-bye.